Hello there, and welcome to my channel Novice Modelling and the Midlife Crisis. My name's Andy, and today I'm doing you a what's in the box video for my AIRFIX 172 Supermarine Spitfire Mark 5C, which is kit number A55001. And yeah, I've actually done this before. I mean, as you can see, I've actually already built it as well. So you're probably going to say, well, what the hell am I watching this again for? Or why am I watching basically one of the easiest kits you can actually build from AIRFIX, and why should I continue watching? Nah, you can click out now if you like, or you can go through the rest of the video and you'll find out what the hell's going on. Because I'm going to actually do this slightly differently. I'm actually going to paint this up as a birthday gift for a guy at work who shall remain nameless. Basically, we got into a conversation about a month or so ago, and he asked me what I'd done at the weekend, and I told him that I'd built a Spitfire, and he kind of looked at me quizzically and with a sort of look of baffled confusement on his face, and went, what's that? I don't understand. So this is basically the state of young people in our society these days. Yeah, he's 22 basically. If you ask him something about football or something like that, especially about Manchester United, he can reel off a whole load of facts and trivia, and it's probably all right. And as I loathe Man United, being a Liverpool fan, I normally try and take the mickey out of him, because Man United are rubbish and Liverpool are great, obviously. So what we're going to do is we're going to build this up, and we're going to colour it as a sort of Man United themed thing, which is basically going to make my stomach turn for the whole duration of building it. But there we go. But anyway, this is a what's in the box video, so let's just have a quick look at the instructions. And this kit I've done before, and it was the first kit that I actually built online, and it went together very, very easily, and I think I actually put it together in about 15 minutes. I'll probably take a little bit more care of this one, because it's a birthday present at the end of the day, so I want it to look kind of good. So obviously we've got the wings going together, the pilot seat, the fuselage is 2 pieces plus the engine housing goes on. We've got a few extra parts to put on the bottom. We've got our landing gear, which we can have in a raised or folded position. We have 2 different parts, I believe, to do that. We've got our tail wheel going on. And then we put our propeller on, and we put our pilot dude in, and we put our cockpit cover on, and we end up with something like that. Or something like that in this case. I mean, this is the first kit that I built after 30 years. So I'm quite happy with how it came out. The painting's not great. I did it hand painted, but I've actually done worse than this since then. So yeah, so there we go. That's basically what you should get. I'm going to do something completely different. Quick look at the sprues. AIRFIX, generally really, really good. It's got nice panel lines going on. We've got definite sort of half decent detail. Everything appears to be flash free, which you'd kind of expect. It's all very easy to put together. We've got a little big hole here, which is for a stand, which we can put on it. Here is the stand. It's kind of in the shape of a Spitfire, which I think is really cool. We've got the 3-bladed propeller. There's our pilot. Our pilot seat. This is the propeller. The propeller gubbins. We've got our fuselage section. Again, we've got nice panel lines going on here. We've got some little access hatches. We've got a fixed tail wheel. We've got like a bonnet, I suppose, to go on the top here with our fixed engine cowling. This is the landing gear for down. This is the landing gear for up. I'm not quite sure which way I'm going to do it yet. Haven't decided. And then we've got, this is one of the air intake from underneath the wing. We've got a couple of wheels here, and that's basically it. I mean, we've got roughly 30 parts to put together, so I should be able to do this reasonably quickly. You also get a standard Humbrol brush, a bunch of paints that we're not going to be using. We've got our cockpit cover, which is going to need a little bit of painting. We've got another Humbrol poly cement. We won't be using that. And we've got some decals, which we won't be using either. Now, basically, my plan for doing this, like I said, I'm going to do it Man United inspired, which is turning my stomach just saying the word and thinking that I'm actually going to do this, is I'm going to paint the whole of the top wing in red. I'm going to paint the fuselage in red up until around about here. Then I'm going to transfer to white. I'm going to do the rudders in black, basically representing the sort of standard Man United home kit. The undersurfaces I'm going to paint in white, again Man United Man United home colours. I'm thinking about trying to put 2 thin red stripes across the leading edge of this wing here. The propeller I will do in black, possibly with red and white tips. And we will put a pilot in. We didn't put a pilot in on this one, or we didn't paint the interior either, but we're going to do that on this one. And that's basically the plan. And we're going to try and figure out some way to sort of symbolise the Mancunian Red Devil scum, sort of in letter form or in decal form. Like I said, I'm not going to be using the British roundels. And we'll see what we come out with in a couple of weeks. I've got a couple of weeks to play around with this, so I'm going to build it today and do the interior, and then take it from there over the next week or so, because that's when the this guy is 22. So I think that's a pretty cool way to say, you know, happy birthday. I mean, it's cost me £4. It's going to cost me a bunch of time, but I'm kind of building models at the moment online, so, you know, I can build another Spitfire. I've built a load of Spitfires before. It's kind of returning to something I'm very familiar with. And I'm going to be painting it in a completely different way, which I do apologise. Some purists might find a little bit offensive. But believe you me, being a Liverpool fan, I find it far more offensive to paint it up in Man United colours. So bear with me on this. It's a kind of an experiment, and, you know, it's kind of a fun thing for a young guy who doesn't even know what a Spitfire is to actually see it's a Spitfire and paint it in something that he does care about, which is Man United. He might actually look at that and go, oh, that's a pretty cool thing. I think it's a pretty cool idea, so that's why I'm doing it. So I'm going to leave you with that. Any ideas, anyone, on how I can do red stripes on here? I mean, obviously I can just use Tamiya masking tape, which is probably what I'm going to be doing. Please do let me know. I wouldn't mind doing a sort of bend on them, but we'll see how we go with that. So thanks for watching. Please do like and subscribe. I'm now up to way past 1,000 subscribers, which is awesome. Thanks very much. We're going to be doing some sort of different videos in the future to what we've been doing in the past. As you can see, my paintbrushes are rather knackered. Most of these are either freebies that have come with kits, or from a £15 set that I got off Uncle Jeff's Bargain Bazaar. So we're going to do a video, I think, next week on paintbrushes, because I've got some different paintbrushes to use, and I think you'll agree these ones are pretty much all shot. So let's chuck them out. Starting over a new leaf, if you like. So please do like and subscribe, and be seeing you.